You ever get that feeling, that weird little nudge from the universe that it's trying to tell you something? Maybe you've been seeing the same numbers popping up everywhere, in the most random places. Well, if that sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone, and there might be a whole lot more to it than you think.
Yeah, it's this funny thing that happens to a lot of us, but it feels so personal, right? Like a specific sequence of numbers that just shows up at the perfect moment. It's almost like a whisper from the universe, right when you needed a sign. So picture this. You're just going about your day, not thinking about anything in particular, and you just happen to glance down at your phone, and bam, it's 111. Then later, maybe you grab a coffee, and the cashier hands you the receipt. And what's the total? A perfect string of sevens, $7.77. Okay, weird. And then on your drive home, you're stuck in traffic, and the car right in front of you, its license plate just seems to leap out at you. 444. At this point, you're probably thinking, okay, this is getting a little too strange to ignore. So, what's really going on here? Is it just a coincidence? Is your brain just playing tricks on you, finding patterns where there aren't any? Or is it something deeper? Well, according to a lot of spiritual beliefs, it is definitely something more. In fact, these repeating numbers have a special name. They're called angel numbers, and they're believed to be a very real, very direct form of divine communication. So the whole idea is that these numbers aren't random at all. Nope. They're seen as these little intentional signals, messages sent from your guardian angels or the universe itself to give you a little guidance. And we're not just talking about a simple hello. These are thought to be powerful nudges, little cosmic course corrections designed to point you in the right direction and help you line up with your true path. And hey, this isn't some brand new trend that just popped up. The belief that numbers have this sacred, divine meaning, that goes way, way back, for centuries actually, rooted in ancient ideas like numerology.
But okay, this brings up a really good question. If some higher power wanted to send us a message, why numbers? Why something so, mathematical? I mean, why not just spell it out for us? Why not a more obvious sign? Well, the thinking behind why numbers are the chosen medium is actually pretty cool. Just think about it for a second. Words are complicated, right? They belong to specific languages, specific cultures, but numbers, they're totally universal. The symbol for 3 means the same thing whether you're in Tokyo or Toronto. They just cut right through all the language barriers. Plus, in this belief system, every number has its own unique vibrational frequency, its own special energy and meaning that we can understand on a deeper, more spiritual level. All right, so if numbers are the language, then how in the world do we translate the message? This is where we get into decoding the meaning behind each specific sequence. So, for instance, seeing 111 is often seen as a big sign for new beginnings or manifestation. On the other hand, 999 can mean a cycle in your life is coming to a close. Each one of these repeating numbers is thought to have its own unique vibe and its own message just for you. Okay, so let's circle back to that coffee receipt. You saw 777. What could the universe possibly be trying to tell you with that specific sequence? Well, seeing 777 is considered a really, really good sign. It's basically a message of encouragement, hinting that some good luck is headed your way and that you're tapping into some deep spiritual wisdom. You can think of it like a big cosmic thumbs up. So let's zoom out. What's the big picture here? What's the whole point of noticing these numbers in your own life? What does it all mean for you? At the end of the day, seeing an angel number is meant to be a moment of guidance and reassurance. It's this gentle, comforting reminder that you are not walking through this life alone. The ultimate message is really one of affirmation. It's a powerful sign telling you to trust your gut, to keep pushing forward, and have faith that you are exactly where you're meant to be on your journey. And they say these signs show up most often when we need them the most. During those times of big change, when you're facing a tough decision, or maybe just feeling a little lost and disconnected. They're like a little supportive nod from the universe, reminding you to just keep going. So, whether you see it as a literal message from an angel or just your own intuition picking up on patterns, the question is still there. The universe is sending out signals all the time. The only real question is, are you paying attention